to Carmi's kitchen. I'm Carmi, the host, and now we're making double layer Victoria sponge. You're gonna need a greased or buttered 2 of these. This one needs to be bigger than that one. Then you need pre-weighed ingredients and preheated oven to 180 degrees Celsius. First step is cracking the eggs. Before I do that, I have a joke. Why do we eat sloths all the time? Because fast food is bad for you. It's a good joke, isn't it? This time you don't need to let the yolk, you can let the yolk break. Like last time with the potato rolls. I hate every single recipe that involves egg because your hands get sticky. I hate them. I hate it. I hate using egg in recipes. Trust me, you should. It's annoying. That one was... It's because of the shell and also the stickiness. There is a disease egg carries, so you do not want to get all covered in it like it's a swimming pool. That's just dumb. Washed my hands now, and now we're gonna put 2 tablespoons of baking powder in. You don't want to put too much baking powder in, or the cake could just go or blow up. It could actually blow up. Your oven would be a mess. I know you wouldn't bother cleaning it though. The parents would make the child do it because it was their fault. Luckily, this won't happen. And to make it more tastier, I'm going to put a tablespoon of vanilla extract in. You want to be careful with this because this pours out quite fast. Look. That is all crushed vanilla beans. In you go. Now we're just going to pour the other ingredients in like a maniac. Okay? Your softened butter. Oh, and by the way, you need 225 grams of softened butter. Do that now. It has to be softened, not melted. That just splattered. It's splattered. I do not like things when they splat. It makes a horrible noise and it splats everywhere. After I mix the flour in, I think it's going to turn into paste. 225 grams of sugar. I think after your son eats this, he is going to go crazy around the house, breaking all of your glass furniture. But that's what the recipe says, so I'm just going to stick with it. You need to give it a good mix. That is the paste. This is a little bit of paste on the back of my spoon. We're going to mix this all up. I would say not do it with a spoon, but I did it with a spoon and now I'm doing it with this. I would say setting 3. I haven't turned it on. That is embarrassing. I have not turned it on. I would say like that. Or that soft. I would say that is the max. I always do it to the max because it makes it tough. That is already done! That is already done! mixture into the two baking things that we greased earlier. Well, that I greased earlier. Do that now. Do that now, or the cake will just stick and then you'll have no cake. You'll just have to dig down until you fall. If someone tries to say, oh, it's black icing, and then bites into this and breaks their teeth, it's mostly your fault. Okay? Whop. This is the whitest dough I've ever seen. Okay, so now I'm going to put it in the oven. Please put your head out of the way or it will get burnt. Because it's 180 degrees, not 20 degrees like our bodies are used to. 180 degrees Celsius! And I'm not kidding, it is actually at 180 degrees Celsius. Actually, maybe even more. But now that it's heated up, I'm going to put the smaller one on the top shelf and the bigger one on the bottom shelf. I just assumed the bottom shelf cooked because that's bigger and that's smaller. We need to put it here for 25 minutes. Hang on. It's a lot, but this is actually the shortest recipe ever made. I think. 25. It automatically starts. Now we're going to take them out of the oven. Like putting them in the oven, you want to get your eyes away from this. Once I did that, my eyes were burnt to a crisp. Luckily, my mom is an eye doctor. She is an eye doctor. Just like that. Ooh. Why is it deflating? I think it just does that. I think when it cools down, it deflates to flat. Ow. I think I just need to pull this out a bit. This one is very hard. Now we're going to put the jam in here. You can use cream, anything, or chocolate sauce, but I use jam because this is for my grandmother's birthday. And she does not like chocolate. Trust me, she does not. So I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of jam in here. It's amazing how jam is like a solid and a liquid at the same time. It's a solid because it keeps its shape, which is amazing, which liquids do not do. Liquids spread out. I think this is enough. I'm just going to spread it out with this. Do not spread it out with a knife. That would just take a million years. I'm kidding. It won't take a million years. It might take an hour or just a long time. That's all I'm saying. This is usually for pancakes. You do know that. Or for cutting cakes or for putting icing on, which we will do. Don't worry, we will put icing on. White royal icing. I think that now that we've put this half on this half, it looks delicious already. Look, come and look. Look, that oozing layer of jam, and then this brown. I like the brown cover. The brown cover gives it a nice, it's like vanilla surprise because you think it's chocolate, but then when you bite into it, it's vanilla. I mean Victoria sponge. But it's the same thing. Same thing, same thing. Same thing, same thing. Same thing, same thing. I'm just gonna lay it out. Why isn't it coming up? I'm gonna get a smaller spoon to scrape this off. That's a good idea, actually. Get off. Get off. No! Yeah. Yes! Finally. Now that we've finished the cake, this is the finished product. Oh, and also, shout out to Kireshcom for looking at the cake and saying it's very, very good. Thank you for watching. Bye!